mask mandates. So this was first brought up to me from Rita. So Rita said, Anton, because she into all things nursing or whatever. And so Rita says, Anton, did you know that they're saying that there's another version of the vid that's coming out that's much more powerful, that's going to require for people to get mask mandates and get that back up and running again in the government? Do you think that everything is going to shut down? I said, hell no. Hell no, that it's not going to shut down. Let me go ahead and give y'all an update straight from the sources so y'all can understand what's going on. Again, make sure you tap into the Patreon. Also, hit a like for the algorithm. Let's rock out, y'all.
COVID cases are on the rise across the nation and in our area, which means something many of us thought we'd seen the last of is back. Businesses, hospitals, even colleges, including one in our area, reinstating mask mandates. So will there be more to come as we head into the fall? And are people ready to be forced to mask up again? Kendall Green joins us live in the studio. And Kendall, what do health experts have to say about it?
Hey, good evening, Steve. They're saying if you don't have them already, it may be a good idea to stock up. And if you do, keep them handy. With the current COVID trend we're seeing, more mask mandates could be in fall's forecast among companies and colleges. New data shows we're not out of the woods just yet with COVID-19. In fact, the numbers show the last few weeks it's sent more Americans to the hospital, with an increase of more than 20% from last week in deaths and hospitalizations nationwide.
We know that there is a lot of circulating COVID right now.
Dr. Stephanie Silvera, an epidemiologist and professor of public health at Montclair State University, urges caution of the new threat on the horizon. Though the number of cases of variant BA.2.86 are sparse in the U.S., the newest strain is predicted to be the most infectious yet, while it's on the rise in Europe.
There's a growing concern that our current vaccines are not going to be as effective as they have been.
I wonder if this particular virus, this particular strain, and I'm just talking out loud. Just my thoughts, never mind me. I wonder if this particular strain, let me go ahead and zoom back out. I wonder if this particular strain know that it's election season. What do y'all think? Do you think that this particular strain is aware that it's election season or no? Just curious. Listen. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You not about to finesse me this time, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what my thoughts are. Ain't no way in the world that you gonna get and finesse me 2 times. 2 out of 2? Not happening, fam. Not happening, fam. You're not gonna get me twice. No way, no how. Thank you, Diaz. I'm definitely going to be reading super chats throughout the show, but ain't no way in the world you gonna tell me that this thing is a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger and it's continuing to evolve into the hardest strain yet that's now going to require me to walk around like this. What do you think, I'm Darth Vader? You think I'm Darth Vader? Oh, you think that I'm about to be finessed twice because we've been covering Biden and that we don't necessarily agree with the way that he's been managing this country. And now you think I'm going to be walking around like, fool me twice? Nope, not again. But let's hear what they got to say.
In terms of reducing both spread and severity of illness.
Combined with that and rising case counts, companies like California-based Kaiser Permanente mandated its staff wear masks on certain floors of their facility. Closer to home, Upstate Medical University in New York and Rutgers University took similar steps. The epidemiologists in favor of calls for caution considering the newest variant's impact overseas, though fewer cases have been reported in the United States.
In thinking about what is the next step in terms of public health and how to prevent further spread, unfortunately, masking is something that we need to consider, even though most people don't want to.
Some New Yorkers telling Fox 5 they're willing to comply with potential mandates.
Jesus
I don't want to get sick. I like being alive.
Say it ain't so, Freaky Jason. Say it ain't so, Freaky Jason, that y'all are this easily finessed. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Think for yourselves. Start to put two and two together. Start to look at the timing of this thing. Different mandates. Now they already starting to close down the schools. Soon as the kids start back school. My daughter just started back school yesterday. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Are we really doing this again? Tell me y'all not going for it. Tell me y'all not over here getting finesse. It's the young people. It's the black women.
I think that it would be super helpful if it's spreading again to stop the spread.
The mask can even be healthy, so for people who are sick, it can help them, but other people, I feel like it's half.
Dr. Silvera making a bold prediction heading into fall.
I think we may hit a tipping point this fall, especially as students come back to campus where that masking might be required. And I think the number of college campuses requiring it are likely to increase.
Tell me y'all not this finessed. Y'all not this easily finessed. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. Come on back into the plantation. Come on back into the plantation. Let me go ahead and show y'all why the sky is falling. The sky is falling. Tell me y'all not going for it again. Listen, I know there's some people that fundamentally disagree with me about relationships. I'm okay with that. It's some people that fundamentally disagree with me about politics. I'm okay with that. But no matter which side of the aisle that you stand on, tell me that you're not this easily finessed. Not like this. Not like this. Yo, of all the things that we could be distracted about during this upcoming election season, they threw 91 charges on. I have never heard in my entire life of any one individual that gets triple-digit charges levied against them. Al Capone himself did not have triple-digit charges against him, so conveniently placed in multiple different states that's supposed to be draining all of your resources and preventing you from becoming an electable candidate. You cannot tell me, not even a little bit, you cannot tell me in this age of social media that we are this easily finessed. We got inflation at an all-time high, housing crisis, homelessness. Yo, I went on Google Flights yesterday, right? Because that's one of the ways in which I randomly try to figure out exactly where it is that I'm going to go. So I look all across the United States, and this is the God's honest truth. I looked all across the United States. I go on Google Flights, and I'm looking, and I'm like, damn, I can't even take a local flight to go visit anywhere outside of where it is that I'm going to do my Patreon meetup in October. Honest to God. I looked east, I looked west, I looked south. I said, well, I'm not going to go to Houston. They got a syphilis pandemic down there, and I don't want to eat off the same fork as a motherfucker that got syphilis down there. I'm sorry. I'm trying to change my language. God ain't done with me yet. I can't go over to the West Coast because it's absolutely chaos over there in California. Phoenix is burning up. Vegas got a homelessness problem. Seattle is absolutely destroyed. Portland is just a POS right now. Sacramento is the robbing capital of the world. Oakland ain't even got no police department. I said, okay, well, let me go east. East is just absolutely destroyed. Got a migrant crisis over in New York. Philly is just an absolute shithole. I said, okay, well, let me go south. Miami is just absolutely in the toilet. Houston is a piece of shit. Atlanta, you can't do nothing with Atlanta. We all know what Atlanta is. You can't go outside. You might run into a girl, boy. You don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know where to go. I was trying to find somewhere that I can fly to. I said, where is it that we can fly to in the United States of America that is absolutely an opportunity for us to just have some good, clean American fun? No way that the country has just gone into the toilet with almost every single major city POS. Maui is on fire, Clea, Argo, absolute. Can't fly to Hawaii for the winter. I wanted to go to Hawaii for the winter. Can't go to Maui. DC got a homelessness camp right in front of the White House. I said, good grief, Jesus. Lord, be offense. What the hell is happening? And now y'all over here getting finessed again. Meanwhile, let me tell you what your favorite president is doing. Obama's assistant. This is what your federal government is focusing their resources on. I kid you not. This is a real thing. As reported from Fox News. I try to consider all my sources. I looked at multiple different sources. This is a real thing, but Fox News had the best coverage of it. Let me show you.
For more on this topic, let's bring in Tammy Bruce and Richard Fowler, both Fox News contributors. Okay, so listen, we know the DOJ can walk and chew gum. They can do multiple investigations. But Richard, you got to admit the optics of some of the things that they've chosen to expend energy on raise a lot of questions about how they're using their time and resources.
Sure, it does. But I think in this case of Elon Musk, it really does create a larger thing at play. Number one, I think what they're arguing, and let's be very clear for the audience. These aren't folks who have crossed the border illegally. These are folks who have come into this country. They're a refugee. They might be from Afghanistan. They might be from Ukraine. They filed for refugee status. They've been approved for refugee status. They're highly qualified in many cases. They're rocket scientists, rocket engineers. They want to work at SpaceX. And what Elon Musk and his executives are saying is you cannot apply for a job here because we only want to hire Americans, even though they're...
Now, here's the key. Your president, Biden, who passed the infrastructure bill, who is fighting and dealing with inflation, who had all of these people, the alphabet community, and they had a party on the White House lawn where they allegedly also found cocaine and drugs inside of the White House for the first time in our history. He is suing, the Justice Department is suing SpaceX and Elon Musk for prioritizing hiring Americans instead of hiring migrant workers. They are suing. I said, this can't be true. I had to do my own deep dive and my own research in order to better understand what the hell is going on. They are suing SpaceX and Elon Musk because Elon Musk is prioritizing hiring Americans instead of hiring migrants. I've never seen that before in my entire life. No way. No way. No way is this a thing. No way is this a thing. Absolutely, positively, this is your president that you voted for. Love him, embrace him. Embrace the policies, embrace the lawsuits. The Justice Department is literally suing SpaceX for prioritizing Americans over migrants. I cannot make this up. This is a story that you're seeing firsthand on your screen. I know they want to distract you with all of this baby mama talk. I know they want to distract you with all of this stuff that's not meaningful for your life, rap music and all of this, but this is a thing that is happening in your country. It is crumbling. It is folding at the very hands of the people that you voted for in office. This is a thing.
Might not be an American qualified for this position. But beyond that, what we also see happening in Elon Musk's world is that at Twitter, or formerly now called X, is there's also a lawsuit pending around racial and sexual discrimination based on the fact that he laid off more women than men. So it seems to be
there is a lawsuit pending over at what's formerly known as Twitter because he laid off more women than men. I said, you can't make this up, bro. You can't make this up, bro. There is a lawsuit. A lawsuit at his first company at SpaceX because they not hiring migrants. And then another lawsuit over at Twitter because women happen to be the one that got laid off more than men. I kid you not. I kid you not. So let me ask you a question. Would there have been a lawsuit if more men had got laid off over women? Could it be because of the positions that they had was not engineering roles, which is the things that we talk about that men are more suited for and what they tend to go into inside of these curriculums when they go to college? Could it be that Twitter didn't need 6 masseuses? This is insane, bro.
Pattern around Elon Musk that is quite problematic given the fact that the U.S. government relies on him way too much for space travel as well as charging stations. So there's a lot happening here, Shannon, to say the least.
There is, and as a former labor and employment attorney who dealt with all these discrimination cases and all these kinds of things, they're very messy and they take a lot of time. And they're allegations until proven otherwise. And, you know, we'll see what a jury has to say on that. In the meantime, Tammy, if the GOP, if conservatives are going to be about rule of law and there are potential legal violations here, why should Elon get a pass?
Well, the rule of law is key. I think what the optics here are very interesting when it comes to the timing with the argument that the federal government is picking and choosing. That no, they're not looking at the Biden situation as an example. Donald Trump, though, has got, 91 charges against him, indicted 4 times. And then a man, Elon Musk, who also challenges the status quo. Did not make a lot of friends on the left when
Azriel says, Anton, it is illegal to discriminate applicants based off of ethnicity or country of origin. It is well known. Interesting. So, are you saying that they should not have laid off of the women based off of the fact that their job, because nobody said why they laid them off. They just said it just so happened to be more women than men. More women was affected during the pandemic than men. We know this, right? Should we not, Azriel, prioritize people based off of the fact that they are American first and not that they're not even legal citizens of this country? So you're telling me, Azriel, that we should make sure, here, let me bring up your chat. I want you to know that I love you, but at the same time, we're going to have this conversation honestly. Are you telling me, Azriel, that you are for Elon Musk prioritizing based off of whatever agenda that's going on, because I have no idea what the hell is going on out in these streets? You are okay with the fact that they are hiring, or that they should hire, let me bring that up. Are you telling me that you're okay with the possibility of them hiring people that are not even American citizens over Americans, and we have record homelessness, we have people every single day talking about how the rent is too high, so on and so forth? Are you telling me that we should prioritize hiring migrants over Americans? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. You would prefer for him to prioritize hiring people that are not even American citizens over American citizens. Azriel, you know I love you, but you're wrong on this one. You wrong on this one. You are wrong on this, Azriel, and I'm telling you that this is the thing that is wrong with the fabric of this country. We have completely lost our way. We have completely lost our way. Completely lost our way. Completely lost our way.